Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Amber. If this is your first time here, this is a linking the elements, as you saw in the title, Gemini and Sagittarius. So if you're one of those signs or dealing with the other, right? Gemini, air sign, Sagittarius, fire, very lethal combination. So I hope this isn't anything like our past one because the first one I did was quite intense. And I hope that's not a sign to come for all of them, but we'll see, guys. So if you're a Gemini or a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius dealing with Gemini or vice versa, could be a message here for you. It's general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take any good advice you can, guys. And it's August 2026, and this is obviously and always for your highest good. And there we go. All right. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. So basically, don't worry about tomorrow. But obviously, somebody is thinking about tomorrow, thinking about the future. So we have the Blessed Be Oracle for the overall energy. So let's see what comes out for these two signs. October. October. Now, why did I just say October? Not even near October yet. So maybe you're worried about October. Maybe something's coming up in October. Okay. And this is why you're working on the beach right now, thinking about October and August. Now, it could just be that I'm a nut job, right? Saying the wrong thing. That's not the right thing to say, but it is the right thing to say because, October is in the future and that's what is coming out so far. So let's see. A blessing on your sleep. So whatever this is coming up in October, you're losing sleep about it now. What is it? I'm quite curious here, guys. Could be, I'm kind of hearing maybe a wedding. Maybe you're engaged. Maybe you're a Gemini, engaged to a Sagittarius, or vice versa. And maybe you're wondering now whether it's the right thing to do, honestly. But we'll see what comes out. The Naughty Oracle is the supporting energy for our linking the elements. August 2026. What is the supporting energy here for these Gemini and Sagittarians? That was quick. Um, we got pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude. And so see, I'm right. I feel like there's an engagement and maybe a set date for October wedding, and somebody is going to get the hook if they don't change because it's only a sign of things to come to probably get worse. If the person's not compassionate, if they're not grateful for anything, now that explains this, doesn't it? Yes. All right. Let's continue on. We are using the wild and unknown for the main spread, and I will be reading you the abbreviated versions of them. There's three. There's the light version, dark version, and go deeper version. So let's see what comes out. And it was very, very accurate. For Gemini and Sagittarius, August 2026. One more. Okay, let's see. I do see it. We got the animal. I don't even think I've ever seen this card before. Wow, it's very mesmerizing. Let's see what the message is. A second, I just gotta find it. Uh, Oh, right there. Okay. Got it. Right here, the animal. When light, vital, elemental, alive, dances. Um, when dark, savagery. So, and pent up emotion and lashing out. Um, and then go deeper. Listen to the audio recording of Mary Oliver reading Wild Geese. Repeat every morning for 1 week. So I feel like somebody here is very like extreme in their moods. So they're either, extremely happy, dancing around, laughing, talking, and maybe go from that to the complete opposite extreme where they're lashing out, um, yelling, whatever, right? So again, you can see why somebody might be, second guessing wanting to spend the rest of their life with somebody with a personality like that. It's just, again, you've got the elements here, air and fire. So maybe the person with the personality, this personality is triggered by, like, it can go either way. If you're the Gemini, then the fire sign, okay, it triggers the mood swings, or vice versa. Take it how it applies. Let's see what comes out. This is very, very interesting. And one of you is reconsidering going through with the wedding, going through with the marriage. The Starborn, cracked egg. Hmm. All right, let's see what that is. Just takes me a second to find it, guys. Sorry. It's not really alphabetical. It's all over the place. If any of you have or know this deck, you'll know what I mean. Right there. Okay, got it. There we go. All right, when light. A light, trusting, vibrant, aimed. So, when this person is in a good mood, when this person is in that high vibrational energy, um, it's very good. And this is probably what attracted you and what's kept you there thus far. Let's see what else it says. When dark, feeling off, misalignment, loss of longing. So they might make you feel they don't want you anymore. And one day they want you, and the next day they don't. Go deeper. Tripping over joy by Aphis, Shakespeare's star-crossed lovers. So we've got Tripping Over Joy. So that's like a title of a book or whatever, right? By Havez, Hafez. And then Shakespeare's star-crossed lovers. Um, wow. I'm not surprised though. I'm really not. Like this makes sense given the elements and how they would, like I said, that it's a dangerous combination of personalities that trigger each other. Have the forest. And I just heard that saying where you can't see the forest because trees are in the way. We'll see what the meaning is. See, so make some room here. Bottom of the deck. Can't make this shit up, Kate. Okay. The forest. Was that level 35? Good thing I double checked there. Went to the wrong page. I need new glasses. I'll say that. Here we go. The forest. When light, magic abounds, childlike wonder and adventure. When dark, concealment, density, and savagery. Now that's come out twice. That's it's being savagery. I just can't say it right, but that has come out twice. That is in the animal one. And so obviously, when this person that you're with, whether it's the Sagittarius or the Gemini, take your pick, right? Like that when they get mad, right? When they get angry, when they go off, when their mood swing changes and you piss them off, apparently they can be like extremely savage. That's what I mean. Like you maybe go over the things that they said when they were angry and think to yourself, how can they say they love me? How can they say that they care about me? And then turn around and say those things. Okay, go deeper. The opening, three lines of Dante Alighieri's Inferno. I'm not saying that Alighieri's, Alighieri's Inferno. I'm sorry, I know I'm butchering that. I apologize. Um, well, okay. We're clarifying with the tarot of the golden wheel for Gemini and Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius and Gemini. Clarify why the animal is here. Clarify the animal. Strength. There's obviously very, very special things about this person as she is sitting on a bear, and we're clarifying the animal. This person is just, there's so much about them that made you fall for them. And it's so extreme. You like when you feel that love for them, it's extreme. And you're impressed so much by their strength, and all their good qualities. But there's this other side to them that just makes you question everything. Starborn, please. Want me to bring this back up too? See, blessing on your sleep. Maybe sometimes when that shift has happened and it's nighttime, maybe sometimes you have been found yourself afraid to fall asleep. Maybe it's you that's like that and you are worried that you're going to get the axe. You're worried that your person is withdrawing. So again, take it how it applies. Look at this. Clarifying the starborn, we have the star. Wow. So, this could just be an indication of wanting to heal this one way or another. Um, Maybe you just think a lot of this person one way or the other, whether you're meant to marry and or not. If not, you don't want this person to be an enemy. You don't wish bad things for this person. It just might not be meant to be. And you want to follow those birds like you're following your intuition, you're following the guidance within. Maybe you just feel like even though you think this person is great, maybe they aren't. Maybe you feel like you're off your path. Under the forest, we have, so you're definitely thinking about ending it. Okay. Death, we have this. Okay. Um, Somebody's got a lot of thinking to do here. The bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentacles. It's a huge decision, I feel, okay? It's a very big deal to marry and merge your life and everything about it with somebody else. And if you're questioning it, then please, please think very hard because bulls are dangerous, okay? So it might be alluring with that giant wheel there, but I'm telling you, that bull will take you out in a New York minute. And that bull could just be metaphorical for the entire situation and how complicated and difficult, and painful and heartbreaking it is when it doesn't work out. So we're getting your advice from the power of three for Gemini and Sagittarius, please. Got the air, we got the fire. What is their advice on this Linking the Elements reading, August 2026, for their highest good, please? A blessing on your sleep with pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude. Never say never. So, there's an attitude out there on one side or the other that it's not over till it's over, never say never. So, pull your head in. That indicates that there's still a chance for somebody to um, figure it out. We've got the star card here if somebody wanted to heal it. We've got the death card here if somebody wanted to end it. And strength. And so never say never means that this reading is not making the decision, okay? It's just bringing out the energy. The final decision hasn't been made, is what I'm trying to say. Clarifying strength under the animal, I want your love. So obviously this person, whichever one the mood swingy person is, I feel like you know, they they do want your love, but having to be put through incidences throughout your day, throughout your life, throughout your weekends, throughout the evenings of your, you know, work week, sometimes morning, whatever, whenever it happens. It's something you got to face for the rest of your life. Excuse me. Star card under Starborn, please. Sign is needed. And don't we always look up to the stars for those signs? The shooting star, that special event that just, lets you know whether something's right, wrong, or otherwise. Because sometimes you just get to the point where you just don't know anymore. You need that extra sign to tell you what the right thing to do is. Because obviously, whoever you are, the fire sign, the Gemini, it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, you're a good person, you're a compassionate person, and you do not want to enter into the sanctimony of marriage lightly. It matters. Their future is at stake, your future is at stake, future children's. futures are at stake. It matters. So good for you for thinking this through. Death card under the forest. No ordinary love. Well, that's for sure. And obviously it isn't, or you wouldn't be like this. Okay? It's not an easy decision. And obviously, you know, I want your love, a sign is needed. Like, I don't think ending it is really either one of yours goal, okay? It's just, like I say, a very responsible person's energy I'm picking up on here. Losing sleep and thinking a lot about everything and weighing everything, even though maybe the engagement's already set, the date's already set, and all that stuff. Maybe that's why the pressure's on, things have maybe escalated, and you're really thinking things through now. And I mean, it's not too late. You're not married yet, it's just a matter of putting a ring on somebody's finger, basically, or however it is for you. Everybody's different, but okay, so we're gonna close out with this is the romantic oracle, I believe it's called. It's heart shaped. So let's see what comes out for you guys. To close this energy out, give the advice you need to take away for this fire and air signs, please. Link in those elements. Okay, here. That's nice. Isn't that peaceful? Isn't that kind of like a sign you're looking for? Let's see what this says. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So again, it's not answering how this turns out, folks, one way or another. That's up to you. Let me know in the comments if you like, if this resonated, or how you're feeling, or how it turned out. I would be honored. But in the meantime, I think this is here just to give you peace. So I'm going to leave it there, guys, and I hope you will support this reading, support the channel, support me just by hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Again, comment if you would like. I will see you not in the too distant near future in September for September's energy. So take care of yourself till I see you again. Bye for now.